Yeah, we don't need a full countdown. Good morning, everyone. How is it going here? This is your morning wake up call, episode uh, number 70. Devil Flyer Charter Members Unite. Charter Members Unite. Oh, Charter members, if you back Devil Flyer the Ash Can, you're going to have some good things coming. You're become a charter member. Uh, okay, let's see. Have to share the screen. Have to share the screen. Yes, and watch the trailer. Why not? It's only 30 seconds. Only 30 seconds while people pile in for a morning wake up. Are you awake? Are you going? It's been a very productive day for me. I've been writing, created concepts for two new characters. Uh, Storylines, tchotchkes for the campaign, all kinds of things. Uh, yeah, been a very inspirational day for me. And if a bear shits in the wood and nobody knows it, I mean, okay, all right. Anyway, sorry for that. Let's play the trailer before I get in trouble. Only on Choppy Ass Theater. Yeah, baby. Devil Flyer, black and white ash can edition. The tortured soul comes back to Earth to save it, but can he? Can he? I think he can. Uh, Devil Flyer, savior of the universe. No, no. Anyway, yeah, Devil Flyer, uh, black and white ash can. A devil's weapon is needed to make a difference for good, or is it? Questions. We have questions. Everything might have its price, but what if that price were too high to pay? What would you die for? Yeah. Oh man, setting up some good things for the future. Actually working on came up with the ending to issue 5. Look, I'm looking ahead, and the start of the cliffhanger of issue 5, and I'm a giant proponent of cliffhangers. I know we're not on a monthly basis, but we're winning uh, with every new concept, with every new idea, with every new story. We're trudging right ahead, and the beginning of issue 6. So, yeah, a great, great fade out to issue 5, already established, and the start of issue 6, already established. The beginning and the end, the alpha and the omega. It's Monday, and no one seems to be in the chat. No one seems to be up. I've already had my 2 cups of coffee without lime, straight up. Having a soda right now. I know it's the breakfast champions, right? I haven't had breakfast. I had my daily donut. I wish I had a daily donut. Then I'd probably weigh 100 more pounds than what I do. Maybe notifications didn't go out. Maybe I shouldn't be concerned. Devil Flyer launches in less than 2 weeks. Devil Flyer #1 on Fund My Comic. In less than 2 weeks, folks. It's going to be here before you know it. Find that change in the couch, in the chairs, up in the cupboard, that hidden money. We're going to do some great things. And if you back the black and white Ashcan, there's going to be some more stuff coming to you. Oh, yes. We got to get that charter member card to you for sure. But I have something else in mind as well. The campaign that keeps on giving. There is a Rob Ewing in the house. Just rode into my first cup of coffee. Well, good for you, sir. Of course, you're on the East Coast. You're on the East Coast, Rob. Would you like to come in here and say hi? Do you have time to do that over a cup of coffee? No pressure. No pressure. Man, I tell you, if you back the oh, Rob, did you get your devil flyer uh, in the mail? Meant to ask you that. Hopefully, you've gotten it by now. Um, mhm, mhm. Early bird bonus going to be added to the campaign. Sea Demon business card size magnet. Um, going to be up for the first week of the campaign. Only $2. No, I'm headed into the shower. Okay. Yes, sir. You did receive it. Well, good. I'm glad you did. I hope you enjoy. Uh, I hope you enjoy, sir. Uh, and all the tchotchkes that came with it. You put that magnet up on your refrigerator. Look at it early in the morning when you get your cup of coffee, get your breakfast. Uh, just writing down some things that I need to have produced, like some momentum tape and things like that. Uh, Stickers, all kinds of stuff coming. I'm just glad that the everything's knitting together really good. Uh, as far as the stories are, stories and dialogue for the stories coming along. Carpe Domine, seize the day. It is Monday, and we have a lovely Carrie in the house, all the way from the UK. Morning to you, Carrie. Morning to you. A thought occurred to me today. What is the most important thing in your life? What is the most important thing in your life? Hot cup of coffee and a shower, huh, Rob? At the moment, uh, is it a momentary thing? Uh, I think it was Pink Floyd that said momentary lapse of reason. I think it's awesome. Will do. Uh, yeah, yeah. Stick that on your refrigerator. I hear it's a pretty good quality magnet, so both of them. So we'll actually not slide down the fridge and hold up things. Carrie says most important thing in my life is Shadow, my cat. Okay, do you worship that? Is that it? No, that was unfair. Uh, yeah, I know Abby is very, very precious to me too. But if God said, "Okay, I desire a sacrifice," slit her throat, I'd have to do it. I love God more than I do Abby, and I pray for Abby every day. I tell her Jesus loves her, which he does. I mean, he created and put her into my life for over 10 years. It would be, I think anything that's more important than God, I think God. But if you take the God out, and just say, what's the most important thing in my life? Well, if you haven't eaten in 5 days, maybe it's the next meal. If you haven't drank anything in 3 days, maybe it's just a simple glass of water. I mean, it really depends on the circumstances, right? If you're buried under rubble in Turkey in the earthquake, maybe the important thing in your life at that moment is to be rescued. So it's really kind of subjective, isn't it? What is the most important thing in your life? I mean, is it a thing? Is it a living creature? It could be a goldfish. It could be a lizard, a rat. I mean, a pet. I mean, some people have strange pets. Yeah, for me, Abby's very, very important to me, but I don't, my children are very important. My mother, father, brother. I mean, all things important. I mean, none of us get to where we're at without help, right? We need others in our life to really give life meaning. It's not good for a man or woman to be alone, uh, alone with our thoughts. I think, especially in this fallen world where we have dark thoughts, dark thoughts. Need to write that down. That's good. That could be a good title. Dark thoughts and what else would go with that? Dark thoughts and horrendous actions. I don't know. Scary stuff. Scary stuff. Uh, oh man, yeah. I mean, just some clarity on next moves I need to make. As far as I too am thinking God is the most important. No dark thoughts on a Monday. That's right. No thoughts on a Monday. Only positivity. We need positivity in every day of our life. Uh, and that's kind of up to us to foster that. I mean, we make our own choices. we we have the power. We have the power. Uh, it might be a little tried and true. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Well, I count your blessings. That's important. And memory can often be a hurtful thing to remember back. I don't think we should linger too long. I know every time I look through my school annuals, I get kind of morose. Morose, like feeling, and it was good times. It's just, I guess I miss those times, missed opportunities, mishandling of things. I don't know. But memory can be a very important thing too. Remember the good and the bad and the ugly. Uh, if we use those memories to propel us forward. Now, if we, I'm kind of like Paul, throw every weight aside. Although there's sticky goo in this world that wants to stick to you, especially on a Monday when you're trying to get the generator going, the energy going, for a brand new work week. Get the fire stoked and burning, from cold ashes. Again, get things ablaze. Get some momentum behind you. Yes, yes, yes. Get some momentum comics behind you. Genius. uh, we're already moving. We're already on the move. I've been watching. I just finished The Hobbit, 3 movies. The Hobbit, and man, those armies are on the move. The dwarf armies, the elven armies, the orc armies, the human army. I mean, the 5 armies. The eagles that come sweeping in at the end. When it's hard to stop a army that's on the move, that's unified. Um, and change the excuse me for this momentum of the thrust of the attack, the movement. Once you get moving. I love that advertisement. It's talking about train air conditioners. I think it's hard to stop a train, and it is hard to stop a train. I've actually lost a couple of schoolmates to train accidents. One was thrown out of his windshield 75 feet. I went to his funeral and he was all bloated. Oh, but those are dark thoughts. No dark thoughts on Monday. But it does make me more cautious around train tracks. And that's what you do. You use those dark memories for your benefit to I mean, I didn't live, thankfully, thankfully I've lived over 57 years, uh, be 58 in November. If I make it that far, nothing for granted, nothing for granted. Um, take nothing for granted. But I do anticipate that. I do plan to celebrate my 100th birthday. And if I don't make it, well, have some cake on me, and some champagne or whatever you want to do. Have a good day anyway. Remember me, hopefully. Uh, Most people are going to be forgotten. I mean, if I said name 1,000 people in history, I mean, you might name all the presidents. Well, that's 40 something. And some of those are very forgettable. There's Michael Taylor. We remember him. Good morning to you. Um, yeah, most people are going to be forgotten. I don't think I could name 1,000 people or 500 for that matter of people that are remembered in literature. J.R. Tolkien might be one of them. Um, and then you have to ask yourself, how remembered are they? A couple of days ago, I forgot it was Charlie Chaplin's birthday, and I love me some Chaplin. Now I did a video on that, a little tribute video, impromptu yesterday, a day late, but I've been ignoring Twitter a lot, um, and I get a lot of inspiration from Twitter. I get uh, different ideas and things, everything I observe, but I can go outside and get ideas for things. Uh, this is good stuff in the house. My statue is almost done. Kids just have to coat it in gold and it's ready. Cool. Idol worship. I think if you love anything more than God, it's idolatry. Not to get heavy with the message, but I mean, you brought it up. So, and I was thinking it already anyway. I mean, if I love Abby more than I do God, if I love my mother more than God, if I love my children more than God, I mean, everything, you're dealing with. The way I look at it is you have an individual relationship with God, and that's awesome. That you can have that, and God should be the most important thing. Now, beyond that, yeah, you can have a short list, right, or as long as you want. Uh, I'm kidding. If everything I'd coat them in gold to keep them. Yeah, yeah, I know, empty nest syndrome, right? I've seen my mother go through that when I and my brother left. I've seen that happen with other people before. Empty nest syndrome. Now, what do I, especially with my mother, she's kind of clingy, needy, always relied heavily, leaned heavily like a staff, a rock of Gibraltar. Gibraltar. Okay, I'll fumble through that. You know the thing. Um, yeah, we need others to lean on, but we don't need to lean so heavily on them that we're disabled, that we're that other people enable us. And my mother kind of lost her way about for like 5 years, but now that she's, I mean, in that house alone, she thought, oh, I just want to die and be with my husband. I understand that. They were married for 62 years. Uh, oh, some months ago, when it was their anniversary, she said we would have been more married 69 years. But I think she's kind of coming out of that. She forgot that it was Dad's birthday in March, on the day, and maybe that's a good thing. She's over where she's happy and interacting with more people. We need people in our lives. People are one of the most important, should be one of the most important things in our lives. Yes, the last one graduates next month, and he's my baby boy. Shh, don't tell him that. He'll always be your baby. I had a lot of, let's see, chap is finally jumping a little bit here. and it makes it hard to read sometimes. I had a lot of fun on Apex Show with Mindy Wheeler, the Booby Show. Uh, yeah, boobies. He just wouldn't shut up about it. Mindy is a sweet person and wonderful artist. Um, yeah, I had fun with uh, breaking out my bra. If you didn't see my bra for that show and other, it was a fun show. Got a lot of work done. I forget what I was inking on, what I was working on. I just kind of sit back and jump in there with my dry humor. So dry, I need to take a drink. Shadowhawk says, hell and good morning, all. Busy first thing today. Be back if I can. Miss Good Stuff says, hi, people in the chat. I jumped right to the funny. Sorry. Better to jump in some funny business. It's Monday. It's Monday. We need to crank up the engine. We need to. Shadowhawk said that it was snowing. He woke up to snow today. Wow. I think it's going to be 72 and sunny here. I don't know how breezy. It's been very, very breezy. But that'll dry the ground out because it's been like damp, cold the last couple days. But hopefully it'll warm up today here. But I can't imagine waking up to snow at this late date. I mean, it's spring, and it'll be summer before you know it. Yeah, Rex, you were all dressed up and no place to go. I know, right? Um, mm, yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. That was the Rex Hex and Apex show. So if you didn't catch the last Rex Hex and Apex show, uh, catch the next one. The next one will be here on this channel on the 29th, the day before we launch Devil Flyer #1. So we'll be shilling that book. Yeah, hard. We're gearing up, man. We're gearing up to do battle with all the naysayers out there. Are there naysayers out there? Sure, there's naysayers around all day long. You can find them. Mr. and Mrs. Negativity 2023. They're out there. Prince did do a song called Sometimes It Snows in April. Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, it does. It does sometimes do that. Usually a little rainy, down here. But yeah, it can be cold in April for sure. It looks like I'm not going to get to spray for mosquitoes. I mentioned, well, I've already seen some mosquitoes, and they're like, oh, those aren't the ones we spray for. I'm like, damn. You think we'll work in Monday? I don't, or in May? I don't know. So hopefully it won't be the last of June like last year. Crap, man, that was rough. But again, man, your most valuable commodity, I guess, important thing in life is time. Giving yourself enough time. Only fools rush in, the old adage. Michael Taylor says it's been known to snow by me in April. Yeah, I'm done with the snow. I really don't want a lot of rain. I'd like some warmer weather. Although it's been kind of nice. It's been cold, and I mean extremely windy for over a day. It's kind of died down now, and I think they're saying 72. So I'm looking forward to it. Maybe I'll be able to get my trash can out to the curb later today, because Tuesday is going to be trash day. Without slipping down in the mud or anything. Hopefully that wind dried out the ground a little bit. We had to buy bee traps because the carpenter bees are in mass numbers fighting over destroying my deck. Oh wow. They burrow holes in the wood, don't they? That's surely there's some something that can repel them, that you could spray on the deck, that they wouldn't want to be around. They would leave your deck alone. Have you considered that, Mrs. Good Stuff? That happened to my mother's shed. For some reason, they were attracted to the wood, and they would just bore holes in the. You'd see them coming and go out of those holes. Uh, and that's not far from here. I'm glad. I'm glad I don't have anything like that around my house. Tell you the truth. Although I know they're fairly close because my mother's old house was only like 5 minutes away. Um, yeah, look into repellent does not work. Tried everything, oil sprayed, fill in the hose. There's got to be something that just repels them, um, where they won't want to be around it. You just haven't found it yet. I don't know. But yeah, very destructive, very destructive. I mean, neat. That's, I mean, it's spring. Things are going to be coming out and grows insects, insect infestation. We have like stink bugs come out at a certain time. June bugs, what we call June bugs, come out at a certain time. Um, Praying mantises, although you rarely see those. Praying mantises are born small, apparently. I saw a praying mantis, or at least one variety of praying mantis that was smaller than maybe a fourth of a dime. Well, yeah, smaller than the fourth of a dime, just very small. It was on my barbecue grill, uh, almost imperceptibly, micro small. It's amazing. If it hadn't had a black skirt on it and been painted black, I may not have even seen it hang, just sitting there. Al Jeffy, the creator of Mad Magazine, yeah, he died. Yeah, the magazine, yeah, he did the folding uh, things on the back. Died at 102. The fold is one of the greatest ideals for a magazine. Yeah, it is. And thing of it is, try and find a Mad magazine that hasn't been folded on the back cover. If you do, you probably have a high grade copy because I always used to fold mine. Um, Howbeit, I was kind of careful with later issues and we kind of fold it over and get the image and go, oh, okay. And it's not kind of crease it. Miss Good Stuff, I'm going to trap them and fill in the hose again and then let them go in the woods. Okay. What? I mean, I guess carpenter bees are a necessity. Uh, have them lead you to their toolbox, their little hammers and chisels and axes and saws. You know, you might build a shed for yourself with it. Kind of like discovering a leprechaun's pot of gold. A pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Taste the rainbow, Skittles. Well, and yeah, the rainbow's got a bad rap, right? Ever since Noah. Good sign at the end of a bad story. But was it? I mean, it was the salvation of all mankind. The Calvary, Golgotha, the crucifixion was not the only time the world was saved from mass destruction. In a different way. I mean, if you think about it, Noah's like the story where the physical man was saved. Not just the physical man, but you know what I mean. Uh, life on earth was preserved. But then it was more of a spiritual and life on earth where you could be born again at at the crucifixion of Christ. So Noah is a fascinating story. Fascinating story. Often some of the elements of Noah are misinterpreted. There's a book I'd recommend. It was out of print. I don't know if it's ever come back in print. I was fortunate to get a copy. I had a copy, gave it away. All the highlighted. It's 300 and something pages. It's a pretty substantial book. It's called The Life and Times of Noah. Um, he had some things in there. Examines Noah mentioned throughout the Bible, which is also in the New Testament. Noah's mentioned in the New Testament as well. All the Old and New Testament scriptures, every mention of him or allusion to him, where he's alluded to. A lot of people think because God says around while talking to Noah there in Genesis, the life of man shall be 120 years. That how long did it take Noah to build the ark? 120 years. A lot of people say that's wrong. Do the math. Look at scripture a little bit closer. He was called to build the ark when he was 500 years old, and he entered the ark around the age 600. So 100 years or less. And in the New Testament, it says as he preached to the people as he was building the ark. So how long did he preach to the people about getting in the ark and, saving themselves, which no one listened? About 100 years. Some people claim to have found pieces of the ark. Oh, I definitely believe that. Yes, a stakeout. I'm not religious, so I haven't been, but uh, I have a feeling you would like the Creation Museum that is up here by us. Oh yeah, I've been wanting to go up there. I'm very familiar with the Creation Museum. And they have a full replica of what they interpret the ark look like. It was basically a box, a plank filled. There have an ark replica. I know, big thing, interesting. I definitely want to make a trip up there and see that. And if I go that, but I mean, is it toxic now? I mean, with the train derailment and everything. Well, we won't go into that. Oh no, hell no. Poison water. Yeah, I need to get off that real quick. By design, I need to get off that. Yeah, man. I think I'm going to make Finatra really happy. I have a female character. I don't come up with many female characters called Essence. And she basically has this inhabits and kind of directs this giant praying mantis. Now, how cool is that? Oh no, it's in Kentucky. Oh, okay. But it kind of right on the border, maybe. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, all that stuff's been poisoned down I mean, God, oh shoot. I mean, all that ground seepage into the ground and the cave systems and stuff. It'll be here for hundreds of years. That toxicity, all that chemicals. It just doesn't go away, man. I think I have a chemical burn on my arm just from putting my arm out when I drive. Because it's almost like psoriasis, where it's almost healed up now. This year, I'm not going to do that. I didn't pay that much attention, but it was a not a huge, but who wants to get cancer from years later from the job that you had, spraying mosquitoes. You do need to be careful. I will be more careful. None of that pesticide's good for me, I'm sure. Just bring bottled water. Yeah, and then you can become a soy boy and drink up all that estrogen that's in the plastic. Devil Flyer, no, not Devil Flyer. Shadowhawk told me that they have like these like fish piece, how they do with just like not whole fillets of fish, but like fish pieces, and they put it together and they're putting it like making patties, fish patties, and they use like a plastic little gauze netting or something to kind of hold the patty all together and stuff. Yeah, they're putting plastic in fish now for us to eat. So there's that. I hear allegedly, allegedly, nothing concrete, just hearsay. Could be conspiracy theory. I, you know, but yeah, I'm not eating. I don't eat much fish. If I do, like Gordon's or something like that. That's expensive, good stuff. $5 a box or more. Uh, Good stuff. I do like cod. Cod's probably my favorite fish. It's kind of like not really fishy tasting. Has good texture, good taste, I guess. I don't venture forth into much seafood. Uh, but I'm American. I eat American. Uh, if I had all the money in the world, I'd probably be. I'd probably have to avoid all the fast food places because it's like, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. I'd be Oprah Winfrey. It's like, yeah, give me a quarter pounder with cheese, and then give me some Taco Bell for lunch, and then some KFC for dinner 3 times a day. Weigh about 500 pounds. I couldn't do that. And then feel like blah, feel like I did in my 40s. I'm telling you, at 57, I have more energy than I did in my 40s, from like 42, 43 to about 47. I started to come out of it. I guess it was the testosterone dip a little bit. Uh, and just, and I did gain some weight during that time. I think I was, and you got to keep the pounds off, if you want to feel good. And with that said, I mean, I fall into the ranking of, just like most Americans, a little overweight. And I've been drinking the water for coffee. I'll let you know if I grow an extra arm. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I mean, the fluoride in the water, we'll say nothing about that. But anyway, I kind of hope that's been out there for a long time. Um, I kind of hope I grow an extra arm. It would be most for you. Well, would it? It might encumber your dexterity. Actually, it might actually get in the way until you learn to really use it. I mean, you've had a lifetime to learn how to use and then you might take to it like a duck to water. Quack quack. Uh, it might be a help. Uh, More arms to hold you with, my dear. Uh huh. Back at today on Indiegogo. Um, I, I, I'm bummed out, Michael Taylor says, that I haven't been able to back a lot of people as well as yourself. Well, Michael, come on. Become a charter member. Become a charter member. Uh, I have books I want to back too, Michael. Money hasn't been flowing enough to get them all. Oh, I know. Yeah, you really do have to be selective. You know, what chocolate do I really like? What donut? I mean, yeah, there might be 50 different varieties, but what really interests me? That's what I try and buy anyway. Sure, I've tried to be helpful and back some campaigns that I wasn't, yeah, I could do without, but you want to be helpful, but my wallet can only stretch so far. Um, Really, I've sacrificed a lot of CG projects and not backed a lot of things there's still some I'm jonesing to back. They may be on their second or third issue. Do a catch up tier. But I mean, yeah. And Apex in the house. Uh yeah, I mean, I think money's tight for some people. Looking at the response to some great projects I could see in a couple years ago. I think a lot of people put Trump and Biden money toward it. I know I did. I know I did. Uh, while other people were maybe buying provisions or just spending the money or getting back. But now I think that helped with people getting back into hobbies. I've seen articles on people buying LPs, collecting LPs again, trading cards, comics, all types of things. So it may help collecting in a way, because a lot of people had time on their hands and they could go online and shop. About the arm or the books, Michael. Uh, yeah, comics are a luxury item. Uh, if I could do a jewel encrusted comic and make it pay for itself, I would. Um, I want to give my backers the very best product that I can. Yeah, I have a standard. I don't want to be laughed and scoffed at. I don't want you to get something that's like, yes, this was kind of lackluster, and yeah, maybe I'll skip it next time. No, 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 no. I want to keep you hooked up for every issue. Damn it. Yes, I want to keep you hooked, guessing and figuring out, and you're gonna look at issue 6, the climax of the story, and you'll go, damn, he set that all the way up in issue 1. I kid you not. Um, there's hints and portents. There's Yeah, that was quite clever of you, Rex. I didn't think that you were so smart. I didn't know that you were such a brilliant creator, a genius. Science, real genius, real science. Oh, that was a great movie. I am a fan of Ketchup Tears. I am too. I have to be because I'm behind all the time. Um, but I mean, to bring you the very best entertainment from Momentum Comics, I have to put all my resources. Well, not all. There's creators that I want to support every time, but if the money's not there, it's just not there. Uh, but we make time for what we really want to, what we feel is important. So, uh, like I said, check your cushions, your cupboards, your lazy boys out. Find that change, and I'll have some I'll have a $2 tier. Now, I mean, is that for the book? No, but I mean, uh, there'll be exclusive Sea Demon magnet that'll be only offered for the first week, and trust me, the development on Sea Demon is coming along very nicely indeed. Uh, uh, I haven't confirmed this with Ryan James, but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna skip him going in the next leg of the story uh, for Sea Demon. What I'm gonna do is, uh, oh, I have the concept for Sea Demon. I came up for that today. Uh, he's gonna be kind of the compass, and Gable Pennyshot and Hojo in the house. Um, he's gonna be their compass. Uh, for a lot of what happens. He's going to become a good friend to Devil Flyer. Um, if I do catch up Tears next time, it will be with a different cover. Sorry. Who said that? Hojo. Yeah. Uh, yeah, catch up Tears. I mean, people that didn't get the Devil Flyer ash can the first go round, which is still up on Indiegogo. You can still become a charter member for a short period of time. I may take it down. Greg, hell, and good morning to you. He's risen from the dead, Hojo, and on the mend. Who is? Who rose from the dead? Uh, hope your lesser half is doing well. Oh, okay, Mr. G. Gotcha. Uh, that's good. I'm glad both of you have overcome that bronchitis and all the other stuff you've come through and are making a graven image to yourself in the house. Does Mr. G get one? I'm just wondering. Uh, anyway, I'm prying. You don't have to answer that. Uh, yeah, you get an early bird special Sea Demon logo magnet. only offered the first week of the campaign. There's a $5. Oh, let's see if I have it brought up here already. If you back Devil Flyer #1, the Ask Can, you become a charter member, and that means the campaign is not over for you. You will be getting another package in the mail. It'll be a few weeks off, but you'll get it in the mail. You'll get something unexpected in the mail. It'll be good stuff. It'll be good stuff. If you're a charter member, you'll be getting freebies for throughout all my campaigns. So you want to back that little acorn, that little seed. On my campaign that I'm building now, I have a $5 tier that I'm putting in there. Special comics gold full producer reward trading card and bookmark. So there'll be gold foiled edged trading card and bookmark that you can get just for $5 plus shipping. They say I've got to work out the shipping thing. I really like Alterna where you back it maybe twice, so you're in shipping maybe $20, and then that'll cover most anything, pound wise and whatnot. I'm going to pack everything I can into this campaign. It may be a slow roll, a slow reveal on some of the stuff. I may not have it all up when I launch, but this is a campaign to watch over time. That's the best way that I can to think up the best things to put on the campaign, and a slow roll campaign. Now that may not be advantageous. People like to have it all at once, but I mean they might not be able to back it all at once, and it'll be up for a while. I'll be adding stuff. I mean, it keeps the campaign alive and stuff, and I think it keeps it interesting. Ethan did that with the PVC figures, was talking it up every day. Of course, I'll be on here talking it up. I'll be in campaign mode. Are you kidding? Till I get Devil Flyer #1 out, and then it's on to Devil Flyer #2, or who else? No, or who knows what else. Everyone can join in and help this project become a reality. As you know, every dollar counts in a new venture as this. So I'm offering an exclusive perk found only here on the reward donation option. Contribute here to receive your limited edition trading card and bookmark. Thank you for your support. I mean, that's kind of it's a gold full producer reward trading card. And bookmark. I want to reward you for being a producer of the book. I always want to reward you for that. And that's why you want to get the Devil Flyer Black and White Ash Can. If you got a complimentary copy, I don't know, should I make people who got a complimentary copy charter member? They didn't support the book. Well, I guess I could farm them in. I don't know. Now, you can still become a Devil Flyer member on the Second Chance Ash Can with the new cover, additional content, digital copy with the digital, and maybe more tchotchkes, different tchotchkes that come with it, found only in the second run of the book, the second printing of the book. Michael, your support in any way you can is valuable. It's not all about the money. No, it's not about the money. The fact that you come here and offer encouragement constantly is worth more money, in my opinion. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you can't back, share links. Oh, that definitely. Do what you can. Yep. Do what you can do. Yep. I know money's tight. Sometimes I feel like I should be in the chats in this community because I'm not backing it. I'm running. Look, Michael, come on now. Come on. Don't give me that. Whether you back my book or not, you're always welcome here. And you should, and you have a place here, Michael. I'll miss you if you don't come in. Yeah, she's full of sweet sentiment. Back in today. Mm-hmm. Oh, I had to hear her voice today. Sorry, Mr. Good Stuff. Sorry. But Mr. Good Stuff is in there too. In the Mythicals #1 trailer. So let's play the Mythicals trailer and let's hear Mr. Good Stuff. He's the one that's doing the die, 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 or death, 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 or on the cassette. All right, got it full screen. All right, here we go. Only on Choppy Ass Theater. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
In a world where creatures of myth and legend exist,
I have energy every morning, Gable. I am the Energizer Bunny. Where do you think he got his batteries from?
Safe from supernatural threats. And when young Nancy Moon stumbles into the eternal battle between good and evil, she finds... Oh my God, will you shut up? What's happening? Agent Beckett here. Aren't you tired of stuff like that? Want something different? Roll the tape.
Yeah, that's Mr. Good.
Sorry about that.
Right there.
That's a song I'm writing for my ex. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's more like it. Alrighty. Welcome to the world of the mythicals.
Mm-hmm.
We have it all. Monsters.
Good morning, Doc. I did send you the link.
Magic.
Get your ass in here. Your old ass.
Government agents. He's the strong silent type. This guy. Ugh, gross, dude. Get some kind of cream or something. Pew, pew, pew. Lots of 90s style action. Pew, pew, pew.
I love it.
And that strong female lead alluded to earlier. Not to mention a dashing field commander with a great sense of fashion. Look at those glasses. South River Studios presents The Mythicals Issue 1.
It's not true.
Buy it if you dare. Oh, will you can it already? How'd you get free? Now beat it before I lose my cool.
So what are you waiting for? Back it today. Like right now.
Back the Mythicals today.
I love you. I love you. How's it
Don't
going, Doc?
Talk to me that way, sir.
Yeah, he had to go.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
My ass is dragging this morning. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a Monday. You know, Dad always said, don't do anything on a Monday.
I've never even heard that phrase before.
How'd your weekend go? Look, I'm John Malin. No eyebrows.
My weekends are just another day. I work all the time.
Well, yeah, but I mean, besides that,
I mean, the wife's home on the weekend, so that's a plus. We get to hang out.
Why aren't you on camera? You
because
always call me for that. I came on camera just for you.
Because I'm topless.
I knew it. I knew it. Oh, no, you're not topless. You got your kid's shirt on. Yeah. I have seen him topless. He's buff, man. He's Navy material. Yeah. And
I need to
a little bit of I think he's a little farmed in Marine too.
Just in attitude, masculinity, and aggressiveness.
Yeah, he liar, pants on fire. Sorry, Doc.
The hardest working man in rock and roll.
I've been missing you, man.
In the literal definition of the word missing, yes. I've clicked on the link like a couple of times that you sent, and I missed it. It was over.
Oh yeah. Well, I may have ended early, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's what Shadowhawk said, that you kind of punched out a little early.
Well, a lot to do. Going to launch in less than 2 weeks, Doc.
I know.
And I'm not even approved yet. I got to get this thing built and up and approved, you know. Rex is as
giddy as a schoolgirl
this morning. Yeah. Hey, if I'm not going to be, who is?
So I asked Chat GPT this morning what I should have for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And it said maybe some scrambled eggs and avocado.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, so I asked Chat
Good
GPT,
for
what are you rich? I can't afford avocado. I got grits. And Chat GPT said, grits are also a delicious alternative.
Well, I mean, it's basically ground up hominy.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then I got into a debate with Chat GPT and I saved it because I may show it on my show
Okay.
where Chat GPT will literally debate you like a leftist. And then when you post links to prove what you say and disprove what it says, it goes, oh, I'm sorry for the confusion. I was incorrect. I don't know why I wanted to argue with an AI, but I did. And I won.
Now, Doc, I need while it's on my mind, I started a vampire cover.
Wait, see how he ignored everything I just said?
Well, I mean, what else you want me to say? I'm on to the next thing, man. I can't let grass grow under my feet. I've got to go. We've got to take the comic book world by storm. As we know, it's been dumped on, shit on, and it's going to take a while to get it back. Kind of like building this country back again. It's going to take decades.
Make America great again. Make comics great again.
Look, brother, I only got maybe good 25, 30 years, 40 years
thing,
left
man.
in me.
Look at that.
Huh?
I got a mutant eyebrow hair.
Oh, hell. I know. That happens. Who doesn't have one at our age? You know, I got ear hair longer than Yoda's. And
Let
here
me show
you
you
are.
something. Let me show you something. See this? Look, see this?
No. Lean forward. I'll get it for you.
No, watch.
Oh, shit. No. Fuck no.
Whoa!
Whoa, Doc, that's a rush. Now, if
I need
smoke
coffee.
comes
I'll be right
out your
back.
other ear, we kind of know what's
coffee.
in between.
Apparently, it's flammable, whatever's in there.
You remember on Beverly Hillbillies where, you know, because she was a doctor, right, Granny?
Yes,
And
yes,
got
yes.
Jethro and put the candle here and blew the candle out, you know, blew it here, blew the candle. Nothing in between. Jethro's like, duh.
I'll be right back. I need coffee.
Okay. Jethro, the actor that played Jethro, is the last living member. Really? I thought he died back in the 70s. I hadn't heard from him, but he's still alive in his 80s, I think, but he's still alive. A few years back, maybe 5, 6 years ago, it seems like Ellie Mae died. But yeah, Jethro's still alive. His husband, clip that. His father was an actor. But anyway, yeah. Comicsgate, make comics great again. Yep. To be fair to the chat, GPT, what is that? A leftist would never say that. They weren't correct. Yeah, that's true. They wouldn't. They would admit no wrong. Right. Let's see. I had fun too. Yeah. Yeah, you were a little over the top, brother. I'm glad you had fun though. Boobies. After about the 300th time, but it got a little wearing on me. But yeah, I'm glad you had fun. I think she did too. You're having a good time. Roll with it, I guess. I never have a good time. Nobody ever cares. I have a good time anyway. Okay. Yeah. How do I move on without the conversation without Doc? I'm sure I'll think of something. Yeah, man. I mean, sometimes it's a slog to come on and share with you, especially when you're in the zone, the creative zone. You don't want to stop. And often I don't stream because it's like, yeah, I need to milk it for what it's all worth. But it's Monday and I'm talking gibberish and you know, so there's that. To get your week started for you. Get your week started for you. You know, get that week started right. Everybody needs a little pick me up. Oh, great! I've smashed my cap under all the other caps and hats. Wow. There. That's better. That's better.
Who is Mindy Wheeler? That's the second time I've heard that name.
She was on the Rex Hex and Apex show Saturday with us, and she did a Kickstarter. She's got a Kickstarter now called Boobies.
Called what?
Boobies. Breastises,
Okay,
tits.
Gabe is saying, don't ask Mindy Wheeler about her thoughts on CG and how they're racists.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she was kind of like, oh, he's alluding to her past. I think she was had a problem with EVS, maybe some of the CG stuff at the beginning or whatever. Yeah.
I don't know
So
Mindy.
I don't know. I don't know her past history, but
I don't know her at all.
yeah, I didn't. That's the first time I'd met her, and but I've been busy doing a lot of inking, a lot of writing, different stuff, and I need your drawing of the vampire's face for reference, Doc. I've started a
He looks
cover
like me.
here. I've started a cover here. Well, every
Okay.
character you draw looks like you. What are you talking about?
Hey,
Look,
here's
I really
my-
do think that's a thing with artists. I think they project themselves into the character.
you're wrong. So
No? Okay.
here's my assertion. Here's my assertion.
Uh-oh. Look out, ladies.
Elizabeth Payne is the hottest female fictional character in indie comics. Period.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to disagree with you, Doc.
She's
Mindy
just that hot.
Not Wendy, pull my finger. Mindy was mad at EVS 4 years ago for not helping promote her CG app. She then went on to Twitter to shit on CG. Sweetcast made a video 4 years ago on the subject. Yeah.
So that was one of those sour grapes things.
Yeah.
Rex, it sounded like you said smashed your cat. I don't know what Michael's referring to.
Well, I don't have a cat, so I'd probably fry that baby up and eat it if I did. I know. Did that come out? How'd you get rid of the hair?
I didn't. I just
Oh, you
combed it
didn't?
down.
Just kind of like slicked it down.
Just
Yeah.
slick it down.
Look, I've got one. I've got one right here. I mean, I don't know if I have one right here now because I just got a haircut, but a few days back. But usually I have one go pring, and it's like an antenna.
You ever gone to the barber? Well, no, let me back up. This is how I knew I was getting old. I went to the barber and he groomed my eyebrows with his clippers.
Oh wow, that's
Wow.
dangerous.
That's the
dangerous.
first time that ever happened.
That's dangerous. There's too many people that cut hair now that rely on those clippers. It is faster, but remember the days when they only used scissors? Come on, folks. Be skilled in your craft. Some people can, the one time my wife,
Rex,
I said,
don't
I
look, I
don't
care.
want you cutting my hair. Oh, yes, I can do it. I got a guard on here. It'll be fine. And she goes, and lifted off a whole bunch of clump of hair down to the scalp. And then she gave up, and it's like having to comb that over for a month because she.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I told her, I don't want you cutting me. Oh yeah, I can do it. I said, fine.
Now, who is this?
My first wife. She went, "Wee," and then said, oh, and it's
Then
like,
you divorced her.
I told you, bitch.
And then
Leave
you
my hair
divorced her.
alone. She never tried to cut my hair again. Sometimes you just
So-
got to comply and let them make their own mistakes. Oh, I can do it. I can do it. No, you're not. You're not skilled to do it.
I don't care.
Well, you wouldn't. Oh, well, you would if they reached
I don't
bone. If she started bleeding profusely, you'd care. CG tends to have a short memory on things. Well, I haven't been around that long, Gable, and I have a short memory on things that I don't feel like are important to begin with. Was that a BC?
Goodies.
Goodies. Okay.
There's a difference.
Oh, yeah.
Goodies has Tylenol and aspirin and caffeine. BC only has Tylenol and caffeine.
I didn't mean to sidetrack what you were going to say by that. What were you going to say?
I forgot what I was saying.
See,
It wasn't
memory.
important. You got to shrink us. I don't like this big ass.
Oh, okay. All you got to do is ask, man. I love how people overreact. You got to shrink us. Okay, there we go.
Ah,
Shrink your ass all the way out of here. I missed you, Doc. Damn.
I know
I've
you
been
old
missing
coot. You old coot. I missed you too. Oh,
I like to know that you're doing okay. You know, check in occasionally. You know,
I'm not. I'm
say
not okay. I'm not okay, Rex. I'm not.
Michael Taylor says my barber trims my ear hair. True story. I don't keep up with every CG occurrence. People make mistakes. You have a plenty shop. It was wrong for someone to crap on a group when they were one of us. Made a mistake. I agree, Apex. I'm a stickler for apologies. Yeah.
I don't know what any of that means.
And they're
I
just
know-
talking about
I know-
Mindy.
Yeah, I know that. Don't call me a racist because I aren't one. That's it.
Right.
And
Yeah.
if you did and you later said, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Okay, cool. Don't say it again.
It seems like
that's
that
just
I
how we're
remember something alluded to about, maybe Ethan mentioned that on one stream that I saw at one time about, because I didn't promote a rap or something. It seems like I've heard something like that before, but
I've got a mustache hair trying to go up my nose. And
I
it's
think
driving
your
me
wife,
crazy.
wife's calling you. I hear her barking at you.
You calling my wife a dog? Did you just call my wife a dog?
I've never seen your wife. How can I?
Did you
That's right.
just call my beloved Tacey a dog? Rex?
No, that did not come out of my mouth.
Rex. Chat, you heard him.
Oh, me. I know all the wrong buttons to push.
Shut up, bitch.
I hope don't tell her that.
It really is a bitch barking. Come on.
I guess. I never call my dog a bitch, but I understand. I hope that's good, strong coffee for you today, Doc.
It's always good, strong coffee.
Oh, wow. Michael Taylor getting real personal says, I have nose hair as well. Oh, I do too. I'm woolly mammoth up there. Are you kidding?
That's everything on my lip right here is just nose hair.
That's lip hair.
Gonna braid my nose hair.
Oh yeah, I could braid it like those dwarves in Lord of the Rings, You braid their beards.
Oh, so
I got
I'm working on an alternate cover for Stephen B's Crips and Legends.
oh cool.
Want to see
That'll
it?
be his first alternate cover, won't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Let me pull it up here.
Okay.
There we go.
Stay behind the paper because I'm embiggening you. Wow. Okay. So those are the 4 primary characters?
Yep.
In the book?
In the-
Okay.
And the little golem-looking things are called rakes.
Goblin looking thing. They're called
Right.
what?
Rakes, like you rake a yard.
Oh yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
They
You
got
know
a-
what that reminds me of? The X Mutants.
I don't even know what that
Artwork.
means.
A book called in the 90s called the X Mutants. They were mutants, but somehow they lost their mutant abilities and they were just human, fighting sort of inhuman things or superpowers, without and a lot of them got katana swords and other things. Actually, they were popular enough, and I have it. I don't know if it's Sega Genesis or what it is, but it's a game. They actually had a game come out called X Mutants.
So there was a thing in the 90s.
Uh-huh.
We talked about this yesterday, some damn where. I forget where. guys on steroids with guns being superheroes. Now, that's
Right.
not to say you can't write a compelling story about the Punisher going after criminals down on the street.
Yeah.
But if you're just jacked on steroids and you're wearing patches, pouches, and armor and carrying a gun, you're not fighting fucking Ultron, okay?
Right.
You're going to die. You're not a
Right.
superhero. You're just a dude who's jacked on steroids with a gun.
You're a vigilante.
Never liked any of that in the 90s. None of it.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's bravado with very little substance.
You can clench your teeth all day long and have 1,000 shell casings flying through the air. Urgh! Ultron's still going to kill you.
A lot of people like that. A lot of people like that, Doc, you know.
Yeah, but it's just it
If they
offends
grew
the
up on the
common
90s
sense.
with it.
It
Well, it's up
offends
to old
the
men
common
like
sense.
you and me to show them what they're missing, what they've been missing.
That's
in
right.
comics.
That's right.
Somebody that can take on Ultron and beat him, which is not easy to do.
No. The whole adamantium thing kind of makes it hard.
Yeah. I know when I pull a nose hair, it makes me cry.
Now,
It makes my ears tear. My ears tear up. No, it makes my eyes tear up. Damn, I can't speak today.
during the Korvac saga,
Oh, that was awesome. Korvac
Ultron
saga.
showed up
Yeah.
and the Scarlet Witch had to take him down because she makes the impossible become possible. She cracked his adamantium. Well, adamantium's indestructible until she decides it's not.
Yeah,
That's her power.
that sucks. I mean, adamantium is fluid in a liquid melted form. How do you get it that I never quite understood that? Is it like mercury in the earth? And as soon as you expose it to air, it seems like I don't know. I mean,
don't know
it's a
the
made up
mechanics.
metal, but you know, stick to the ground rules that you have. That's
Yes.
why when Magneto leached the adamantium out of Wolverine, I said bullshit. When they crack Captain America's shield, that I think was a combination of vibranium and I mean, it makes
Vibranium,
for a great cover,
adamantium,
right?
and an unknown element.
It should be unbreakable then.
It is.
But they've
it
shown the
should always-
shield cracked and broke, which
Yes,
is a
many
great
times.
icon, but it's
Many
bullshit.
times. But
It
let's
breaks-
remember, this is the
breaks
same
the rule.
shield that deflected Mjolnir. You know,
Yeah.
the same shield that blocks Wolverine's claws. So no, you can't break Cap's shield, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I agree. And I hate it when they do it. I mean, it's a great and they might have even had a cracked shield with the future Hulk, you know, story. Because he took all the trophies, right? He had like Iron Man, he had Mjolnir, the hammer,
Mjolnir.
had Ant-Man's little helmet. I've actually got a custom made figure that someone did up with all the trophies hanging off of him. He's got
Oh.
like even the cloak of levitation from Doctor Strange on. It's pretty cool. He's got the hammer on a chain hanging off of him. He's got Iron Man mask attached to him. He's got a little Ant-Man helmet on him. You know, he took bits and pieces from Marvel Legends and stuck them on the Mills. What's his name? The future Hulk, future and perfect. Maestro. Yeah. He did this custom made Maestro. I bought it for like $5. I said, yeah, I want that. Shoot, yeah, custom made. It's cool. I mean, it's virtually worth nothing except what people are willing to give it to for you. But I mean, isn't that
And how much
awesome?
joy does it give you? That's what it's worth. Hey, Shadowhawk. Hey, Mrs. Good Stuff.
That's what it's worth, right? Who do you guys think is the most powerful superhero?
The Tick. I'm
Why?
not kidding.
Is he like
Ben Edlund.
stretch, pull,
Ben-
animation?
Ben Edlund was asked, how strong is the Tick? He is always exactly as strong as he needs to be.
So is he a mutant?
He's the Tick.
Well, he's a
How strong does it need
parasite.
to be? How
Ticks are
strong does it? How
Ticks are
strong does it
kind of
need to be
parasitic, right?
to beat the Hulk? How strong
Yeah.
does he need to be to beat Superman?
Well,
Or
he
Thanos?
would have been on my very long list. He would have been probably the last person I would have mentioned. The Tick. Yeah.
Kidney
But
stone.
I didn't know
Nothing.
that about him. I mean, you told me before, but whoever pays attention to you, so well,
The Tick, easily. Tell me what's stronger than having the ability to be as strong as you need to be. What's stronger than that?
so if he went up against Galactus, he could beat him.
How strong does he need to be Galactus?
Right.
However strong that is, that's how strong he is.
Yeah. That's pretty neat power.
They asked him, a reporter asked the Tick,
Yeah.
could you destroy the Earth? And he goes, I hope not. That's where I keep all my stuff.
Good answer.
The Tick.
Okay. I'll have to think on that one, Michael. Who I think the most powerful superhero is. I guess Doc's got it right. I mean,
I'll put that reasoning up against any other.
could he beat God?
Oh, well, no, because God is not within creation. He's above.
Hey, oh, he's not. Okay, he's beyond creation, right?
Yes, he's above it and outside of it.
Superman's
weakness is magic. Yeah, that's why Thor would kick
And
his ass.
kryptonite, yeah.
Thor would just beat the shit out of Superman. They always had Superman fighting the Hulk. That's the wrong matchup. Put him up against Thor.
Yeah. Well, I like giving heroes weaknesses, right? I mean, it used to be if Thor was away from his hammer for over a minute, he reverted back to Donald Blake. So he was always desperate in a fight to get that hammer back in his hands. Iron Man had shrapnel traveling to his heart, so he had to stop that migration of the shrapnel to kill him with the armor. Always had to charge he was always looking for a plug-in. I kid you not. He was always looking for a plug-in to plug in. Oh, I barely got it, you know.
I remember.
He used to give weaknesses. Stan Lee used to give weaknesses. If you're too powerful, like
Boring
Superman,
stories. That's why I never liked Superman.
you paint yourself into a corner. You know, who can defeat you? Who can defeat you?
And I also strongly disagree with this whole Batman can beat anybody if he's given enough prep time. No, he couldn't. No, he couldn't.
Who?
Batman.
Yeah.
No.
I want to do a story where he gets his arms ripped off and his head ripped off. Not that I hate on Batman, but
when they did
that
the
guy
amalgam,
can't die.
when they had the amalgam stuff going on,
Right.
The writers wrote in, or excuse me, the viewers wrote in. It was a popularity contest, so Batman beat Superman. Peter David did not like that, or John Byrne, I forget which one, but one of them said, no, that's not what would happen. The world's greatest detective versus the world's greatest fighter. And let's keep in mind that Captain America can bench press a bulldozer, okay?
Well,
so, no,
Doc,
it wouldn't even be close.
I've never looked at Superman by any means as the world's best fighter.
No, Captain America as the world's best.
Captain America. Okay. So
Captain
Batman
America
defeated Captain America?
Yes, but Peter David or John Byrne, whoever it was that did it, said, oh, hell no, that's not how it would really go. Captain America would beat his ass, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he's super soldier serum, you know? He's got a indestructible shield, or should be. And he's a pretty good strategist himself. I mean, you know.
He thinks faster.
Mm-hmm.
He recovers faster. He's stronger.
Eye-hand coordination. With my ability to know when books are naked, I feel like I'm the most powerful superhero. Boob stuff, man.
What's up, good stuff?
Yeah,
Um,
and good luck
I'm not
finding
gonna-
kryptonite. Yeah.
I'm not going to delve too deeply into that, except to say I think all men are born with the ability. Like if there's a chick topless anywhere in our field of vision, whoosh, we can lock in on it instantly.
Yeah, whiplash. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a suckler from way back, Doc.
A suckler.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on. I gotta go.
Only women though. I have my boundaries.
Yeah, I like Batman fine, but he's not going to beat up Captain America. I'm sorry, it just wouldn't happen.
Well, I mean,
Well, you give him
That's
enough
kind of-
preparation.
now they voted on that, right? They took a poll with the fans. That's bullshit.
Yes,
You're the one. Now you should listen to your fans, but you have look, man. I guess that was the only way we were going to get the thing right, because you got Marvel. Of course, Marvel wants their guy to win. DC wants their guy to win.
By the way, if you're a multi-billionaire, Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark, who spent their money better on their superheroics? Come on.
Hmm.
You can punch the Joker or you can go toe-to-toe with Galactus. Pick one.
Yeah. Well, you and I are Marvel guys primarily.
I'm just saying objectively. Come on now. If Bruce Wayne built an Iron Man suit, not that stupid plug into the light pole thing he wore in that one show.
Maybe I'll have Dillard draw that book, The Suckler. You think he'd do it? Yes, Captain America is superhuman. Yeah.
Yes.
Sort of
Yes.
artificially. Now,
Yeah.
I've always wondered a good storyline. I don't know where you go from it, but what's the lifespan of that super serum? Would it wear off? Now, the Fantastic Four were
Wait,
hit.
what?
No, good, play with the emotions of the reader, right? I mean, a good story would be because I mean, he was preserved in ice and stuff, but after a while, does the effectiveness wear off?
No, it
maybe
changed
he
him at
needs
the
a
cellular level.
maybe he needs a recharge.
Nope.
Back in the late 70s, early 80s, probably late 70s, the Fantastic Four had a really good storyline, Doc, where they aged like the Skrulls, I think, or something, and they were each issue they were getting a little older and older, and by the climax of the story, they were like, and
I remember.
and then they got rejuvenated, save the day or whatever, rejuvenated, and then they reset the clock on them and said, we might even be a little bit younger and more powerful than we were when we got our powers.
Except
That's
Thor.
genius.
Except Thor. Because as Guardians get stronger as they get older.
What are you addressing?
Aging. Thor
Yeah.
gets stronger as he gets older, more powerful as Guardians increase in power with age.
You look at him as like a guardian. Well, I mean, he's a kind
I'm
of
just
a
saying.
demigod, right?
He's
He
Thor.
still couldn't beat the Tick.
No.
Mrs. Good Stuff says he does. What'd you say? He has the breast detector confirmed. Radar.
I'm not entering that conversation. Good stuff.
Right.
What
It
you
was a
guys
drawing
do in the
contest.
privacy of your own home is your business. Oh my goodness. I was going somewhere with all this. Oh, so here's the real question. they always do the wrong matchups. To truly find a parallel to Batman over in the Marvel universe, not the MCU, the Marvel universe, who would Batman fight that would be a peer? I say the Punisher.
Yeah. What about Rogue? She drains powers.
Yeah, so does the Absorbing Man. So they should just hug each other and see who wins.
And the Parasite from DC Comics.
Yep, just let them
But I
hug each
mean,
other.
but now she actually kind of sends them comatose, right? Or can kill them if she holds them too long and absorb their powers permanently, like she did with Carol Danvers. That gave her the ability to fly and
Well,
some near invulnerability.
yeah, and I always hated that, by the way, because I thought that was cheesy
No,
as
I,
shit.
I thought that was cool.
No, they bent
She
Rogue's
started
power.
off as a villain.
Yes, I know, but they bent Rogue's power because she would eventually lose that. It didn't stay.
That's
So they
I
said,
see,
"Well, we
that's
want to make
crap.
her OP, so we'll just make it permanent."
That's crap. No, I like the idea that they made it permanent with her. They gave her some permanent power set, made her a strong individual. She still didn't. Now, wouldn't she absorb her cosmic energy too? I mean, her kind of cosmic kind of sense, and it would make her one of the most powerful, kind of like Captain Marvel, would make her one of the most powerful cosmic type superheroes out there, wouldn't it?
By the
Mutant.
way, when they killed off Captain Marvel, what
That's
was
a
his
good
real
one,
name?
Mrs. Good Stuff.
What was his real name? The
Who? Who's
the Marvel Comics Captain Marvel. What was his name?
Marvel?
Yeah, when they killed off Marvel by cancer.
Yeah.
That was a good story.
Yeah, it was. It started the graphic novel thing out of Marvel. It was their very first one.
You
Jim
know,
Starlin.
they were talking about in that one. Somebody says to all the brainiacs, Mr. Fantastic, Tony Stark, Hank Pym, not Hank Pym, Hank Pym and the Beast. What's his name?
Henry McCoy.
Hank McCoy.
Hank McCoy.
You guys
yeah.
are this smart. Why have you never put your intellect to curing cancer? And they all go,
Yeah.
shit. And they actually try.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was always, to me, that was a
And they're on the
point.
clock. Time's running out.
Yep.
Give me some notice before you have to buy a hot dog. Give me about 5 minutes, and let me know when before you have to actually, because usually I got to get my day started by, and I never get to talk to you, and I want to talk to you for a minute. So give me about a 5 minute warning.
Okay, I will try.
You will try. Okay.
Yeah, I think the Punisher is the closest equivalent to Batman as far as power and skill set. He just chooses to use guns.
Well, I mean, he's a special forces guy, isn't he?
He was a
Frank
Marine.
Castle?
He was a Marine, so special operations, not special forces.
Okay, got it.
Special forces is Army Green Berets and only Green Berets. I know that because a Green Beret told me so.
I'm still a big fan of the greatest American hero, I think he means. He was pretty badass.
You're right. There's only one Captain America, and that's Steve Rogers. And
I agree.
I liked the version that didn't go into the ice. He had just always been around.
In the What If story?
No, in the main continuity, there was a time when Cap did not go in the ice. There was just a version of him that was born in the late 20s.
What?
He was the one that would call grown men's son.
I don't
That's
remember
right, son.
that
I'll
at
jump
all.
out of the helicopter. He said he's getting out of a helicopter and he goes, "I'll land here, Cap." He goes, "Don't worry about it, son. I got it." And he jumps out.
I don't remember that at all.
It's true. Look it up.
But they did have a What If story. What if Captain America was not frozen in the ice? If he was fought through the 40s, 50s, 60s, That was kind of an intriguing story. Had a Bill Sienkiewicz cover. It's kind of nice.
I would have loved if that were the continuity. But I get why they did it. They were trying to explain why he was absent from comics,
Well, he's a man out of time. And he really wasn't out that long. I mean, because they did have him up into the
20 years.
mid 50s, maybe.
20 years tops,
No, hell, he wasn't out of comics that long. That's what I'm saying. He was in
No, I mean in
comics.
continuity. The end of World War II till what? 60. When did he come in the Avengers?
Well, I mean, in the
63?
50s, he was fighting the communists, the Cold War. Heroes in the 50s fought communists.
Yeah, but he was frozen in ice, Rex.
Yeah, but they were still posting the Captain America, and then it became like Captain America weird war tale or weird
They
tales. or
retconned
something.
him. They retconned the frozen in ice thing. And
Yeah.
I get that. They had to explain it. So, but that
What-
goes to my point that I've said before. How do you explain shit when the Fantastic Four are fighting Doctor Doom and the fate of the planet is at stake? Where are the Avengers? Where are the X-Men? Where's Spider-Man? Where's everybody else when this shit's happening? I never understood that. Charles
Hey.
Xavier's supposed to be so damn smart and perceptive. He can't sense the Avengers are fighting Korvac right down the road from the X-Mansion.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you got to keep it straight. This was a separate issue that had a John Byrne cover. What if Captain America? Actually, there's a couple what if stories where they swear him in as president, but that's not the one I'm talking about. Apex, the one that has the Bill Sienkiewicz cover. I thought the shield that Cap carried only once as the first appearance was cool. Oh, the triangle shield.
The kite
Yeah.
shield.
Yeah, the
I
kite
don't,
shield.
I don't think he only carried it once. He carried it for a little minute there.
Yeah,
But
at the
then-
very beginning in Captain America #1 and 2 and whatnot. It was a while before they came up with the round shield.
which, both are cool, but I like the round shield. What about Legion? Says good stuff. That's what?
Yeah, what about Legion? I didn't mean to ignore that. I just kind of got sidetracked. I meant to bring that up.
The Tick could beat him.
Oh, Legion, I think he's talking about maybe Professor Xavier's son, Legion.
Yeah, what about
He was the one with the wild hair. And
Yeah, but-
I don't even know his power set.
Yeah, but what about him?
Well, I
That's what I
mean, he's saying he could maybe beat, the Tick. I don't know.
No, he couldn't. No, he couldn't.
Well, what if it's not all about strength, Doc?
He's as strong as he needs to be. How strong does he need to be to
That's-
defeat a foe?
That's sort of
Unbeatable.
what if okay. All right. Well, I guess nothing can hold him then, right? No trap.
He's as strong as he needs to be.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of, I don't know. I'd have to explore that. That makes him more powerful than Superman and
Yes.
everybody.
Yes. it
Yeah, but then
does.
that again, why do you like that character? Because you painted yourself into the hole. Nobody can defeat him.
Because he's stupid and he's funny.
Right. I mean, that's being
That's why I
funny.
like it.
Then I have superpowers because I'm funny.
He discovered
Well,
he had pockets 1 year into his crime fighting career.
he's stupid. That's
He
that's
said,
his that's his
I
one
have
weakness.
pockets. Keen.
I thought the shit. Let's see. A bullet will halt that strength adjustment. Huh?
How strong has he got to be bulletproof?
Oh,
That's how
come
strong
on,
he is.
man. Does the bullet have to like just barely make contact with the skin before it penetrates to be repelled? That would be
That's-
like an absorbing power, it seems.
That's only a creator viewpoint on the Tick. No, not a creator, the Ticks creator. Therefore, it's canon. And it was
Okay.
a great show. It was funny as hell. The cartoon
I'm
in
gonna
the
have to.
90s was the funniest shit ever.
What did you watch the live the one season of the live Tick? Did you like it?
The first live Tick I didn't like, but there's a newer one
Oh,
that's
okay.
pretty damn good. I liked it.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny would shove a piece of kryptonite up Superman's nose. Yeah.
That, you know,
Maybe.
there's an argument, you can look it up on YouTube, that Popeye is the first superhero,
Yeah,
and that he feasibly could beat anybody
I've said that.
because
said that.
he's been destroyed and reconstituted himself. Bam, ba-da-da-dum, ba-bam, and then he whoops your ass.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to that stretch and pull stuff
Yep.
of animation, Roger Rabbit could probably beat the Tick's ass. Just saying.
Well, no,
You know, drop an anvil on his head. I
they're
don't
both
know.
cartoons.
They're both cartoon.
They're
Well,
both cartoons.
yeah, I guess they both made it into the cartoon realm. But something that hasn't yet, and we need to talk about, Pariah Blood and Mud. Let's see where you're at, Doc.
$1,818.
We need
We
one
gotta-
more backer to make 50 backers. He's at 49 backers, $1,818. 16 days left. Woo, coming down to it. So yours is gonna end a couple days after my launch. Wow.
Yep, we got to make this happen, guys. I have got to be delivered from Indiegogo.
Yes. Yes. We must defeat the evil that is Indiegogo. Now there's your squish.
That's what I'm saying.
Shadowhawk, there's your squish where you grab the head, and that's a squish.
And I really wanted that to be Curse Squish, but I was talked out of it.
Curse. I squish is fine. I mean, it's
Curse Squish.
it's a little- yeah. Well, let's
That
play
goes
your
all-
trailer.
That goes all the way back, Rex, to when I was in high school
Okay.
making comic books.
There you go. Well, you to thy own self be true. Let's watch the trailer.
Revenge, the sweetest morsel to the mouth that ever was cooked in hell. Look at her. She's beautiful.
She'll whip Heather Swain's ass. Yes, lull you in with the music. Headbanging. Bum, bum, bum.
Doesn't matter what you say or the action that you take. This is gone without your will from the problem that you made. You're the man of the just out of miracle legions all around you. Just the things you cannot change in the darkness that's inside you.
Only on Indiegogo.
Today,
Soon to come to Fund My
on
Comic.
my comic.
Huh.
Sounds like Sacred Reich. It's the band Damnage, Damnage, Damage. They were very big here in the South back in the late 80s, early 90s. Troy Barlow was the lead singer. He has since died. He was a friend of mine. The bass player that wrote that song is still a friend of mine, and he graciously allowed me to use their music for my campaign. So thank you, Steve Tuggle. Back it today.
Back at today. Yes. How dare you?
How dare you?
Let's check on Lightbringer, because you got something special going on with Pariah Blood and Mud, and Lightbringer. If you back both, you get a special print by Dillard Draws, right?
Yeah, but you could have found that on my campaign. You didn't have to go to somebody else that's not even here.
I just wanted to see where he was. $7,606, 107 backers.
Yes. And that's Iron Liz and Dean James and Anthony Romano. I really don't know good stuff. I can certainly ask Steve the next time I see him. Oh, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. I'm trying to remember. Before they made the band Damage, they were in another band. I can't remember the name of it, with a different guitar player. And they were more traditional metal like Ozzy, Dio, Iron Maiden. But the singer, could not sing that stuff. And so they just kind of went over to thrash, which is great. Thrash.
Now, I haven't asked you about Luke Stones after it's colored by Carol. What do you think, Doc?
I think it looks great.
It looks great, don't it? I mean,
Carol,
you got some very colorful covers. Very colorful covers.
Carol
did Carol do the coloring on this one?
No.
Well, it was a combination, wasn't it?
No, Matt Krotz did the colors.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I like the difference in colorist attitude.
Yeah.
I like a change up sometimes.
Matt is going to be coloring the Jim O'Reilly cover as well. As a matter of fact, to the best of my knowledge, he's currently
look at that tapestry. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, me too. Good stuff. Listen. I don't know if you're like me, buddy, but I miss good music.
Look at there. That's if you back Lightbringer and you back Pariah Blood and Mud, you will get this exclusive print.
Yep.
Drawn and colored by Dillard Draws, John Dillard.
Yep.
Now, how big is that print going to be, bro? Do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's the size of a backing board. But don't hold me to that. I mean, that's something you have to ask Anthony, because I don't know.
So you have the Golem back there, and you have Lightbringer in the foreground,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the what's her name?
Oh, come on, Elizabeth.
Okay, I'm great. with
Lizzie
basic
Payne.
family names. Okay.
Lizzie Payne.
Lizzie Payne. Okay. So if she loses weight, I can call her Thin Lizzie.
Oh, Rex.
A hoodie. Stretch go. But we're not there yet.
That's a beanie.
What? A beanie. Yeah, not a hoodie, a beanie. I was getting excited. Bloody and Muddy tier for $115. That's very affordable. You get cover A, trading card 2, cover B, coffee mug, your choice of white or black.
You get one of everything.
Get one of everything. Oh, wait a minute. Golem tapestry, Elizabeth tapestry, and Golem print. So if they back the Bloody and Muddy, though, they won't get the John Dillard, will they?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know the answer to that, but I think not. I think that's exclusively because it's John Dillard and Anthony's thing. It's you got to back both.
Dog. Look, we've talked about this on the show. That's something that gets under Shadowhawk's skin. If you back an all-in subscription, it should be everything on the campaign. But now
I would agree.
Give me half of it. Here's the bottom or your choice. Bottom or top.
I need more coffee. I'll be right back.
Well, I mean, everything on the campaign, right? But it's only half the campaign, so you get like half the print. It's Dillard's artwork. It'll hold up. This art community put out just as good, if not better, than anything DC or Marvel puts out. Well, I would hope so. Beautiful tapestry. Absolutely. We'll take a look at this, some more of this campaign while Doc's getting some more revive. Oh, look at that! Look at the tapestries there and under the light. Hell yeah, got a little salamandroid back there too. That little poster that he came out with. Yeah, but these are tapestries. There's the Lightbringer, Pariah, both Pariah, Blood and Mud. Not one, but two tapestries. Come on now, folks. They put a lot into this campaign. There it is. Beautiful. Yeah. Yep. And if you signed up, you get a card. This was Doc's first concept to the cover, and that's going to be a print. He kind of changes the Golem's look a little bit. Early drawing. But look at that. Luke Stone colored Carol. Wow. Mm-hmm. And then this is Jim O'Reilly. Come on, one of the best in CG. Jim O'Reilly.
Jim O'Reilly is a legend.
He's a beast. Look at this. Oh no! I love the. Who did your lettering, Doc? Always ask the hard questions, folks.
Anthony Romano did.
Oh, Anthony did. Okay, boy, you had a seizure there for a minute. I like that it looks like Captain. I like that the guy has a bowler hat. Kind of, it almost looks like it's Captain Finity getting his head squished or running away. Doesn't look like it's going to wind up well for him. I love it. And Captain Finity dies in your book. I love it. What, too soon?
No comment.
Not that I wish him ill whatsoever. I'm just saying it's not lost on me, the irony of that scene, I'm wanting to know, he's up in the air and he's going, no, I want to know what happens to the guy. I mean, the other guy, he got squished,
Well, you got to kind of use your imagination.
Always. Oh, hell. Don't tell me you didn't depict it.
Because Elizabeth asks the grandfather,
yeah,
won't they be missed? And he said, there will be no evidence they ever existed.
Huh. Interesting. Apex says Jim O'Reilly. Damn, beautiful print. That's a cover, not a print.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, cover B. And
I
need to check on that. As far as I know, it's being colored or as we speak.
Yeah. I don't know if Shadowhawk would have a problem with that if you did like the all-in tier on Pariah, Blood and Mud and everything on the campaign. To me, it's like everything associated with the campaign. So I would want that John Dillard print. But now y'all have kind of made it a caveat that you have to back Lightbringer along with that too. That's kind of difficult for me.
Hey, me too. But that's the publisher's call, not mine.
Right.
I just draw the book and write it.
You're far too modest.
No, I don't know shit about running no campaign. And we already
you need to learn, Doc.
We've already established I'm the worst shiller in history.
Oh, no. Hell no. I've been on panels with worse shillers than you. At least you're not trying to push a superhero clown.
A superhero clown?
Yes.
I drew a supervillain clown.
So, right. Yes, you did in my book. Right. Yeah. Serial killing clown. Yes. Yes. You think you can make it 2 hours, Doc? We got about 10 minutes till the 2 hour mark.
Oh, I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay. You can stay as long as you want. I just want a chance to talk to you. Love some Popeye. Yeah. Publisher does what he wants. Yeah. Anthony's off the chain. I saw his Fund My Comic character, like the FMC, Fund My
Oh,
Comic.
yeah.
And he's like something. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that.
Anthony has a very quirky drawing style.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like it. I mean, it's not any way I would ever draw, but I like it.
Uh-huh.
But it reminds me, Stephen B just keeps getting better and better every time I see his art.
Oh, he does. Have you seen his Rev?
I have. This young
Yeah.
man is probably one of the hardest working people in indie comics. He just never
Yep.
stops.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wish
Now,
I
is
had
your-
his energy.
Is your cover going to be in a full like he's done the other two? Or do
Gonna
you
be
know?
what now?
Full cover like he did the
Foil?
other two. Yeah. Foil.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a stretch it's a stretch goal. for
Oh, okay.
foil.
Okay.
Now I'm not doing the glossy paper because I don't like it. This is gonna be the nice quality classic white, thick,
Yeah.
so it doesn't bleed through.
I like more of a matte finish myself.
It's matte finish.
Some
so
people
it's
like
easy.
the slick, and
I
I
don't.
guess
I
that's-
don't like glossy.
yeah,
The glare is too much. I don't like the glare on the page.
yeah.
And I think black and white art kind of lends itself better.
If
to,
it made sense, if they were in a realm of light where there's a lot of reflections and everything, it might make sense to use glossy in that.
not
huh?
for me. You'll never see a Doc Blaylock book on glossy paper. It ain't gonna happen.
No. Never say never.
Never.
I just gave you a good reason to use glossy.
No,
You just
that's not
kind
a
of
good reason.
glossed right over it.
I did gloss over it because that's not a very shiny reason.
Oh, the luster's off the bloom now.
The luster is gone, baby. Oh my gosh.
What you got on your docket to do today, Doc?
Well, I've got to keep working on the Stephen B cover, and I'm pretty much done with the edits on Pariah. I'm just procrastinating, waiting on something to come in before I mail it all up to Anthony.
Now that's on the first chapter.
Book 2 is drawn and done. Book 3 is 90% done. However, because of the edits, I got to go in and edit those books as well. But the story's done. I mean,
Yeah.
the problem is that every artist runs into, and Apex can speak to this. You'll level up as you work,
Oh yeah.
and then you want to go back and redo the earlier stuff.
That's why you got to get it out there, all warts and all, and
And then
just
you level
ask
up
me.
again, and you want to go back and do it again.
Well, if you do that, you're a hamster in a wheel, and you never get anything out.
Exactly.
You
Well,
just
it was
have to-
actually Michael, the serial killing clown, is Rex's idea. Hail Shadowhawk.
Yeah.
You have a
Well,
great day, too.
he asked me if I had any serial killers, and I did. I had a painting of a clown, and I always considered him a serial killer. It's actually an acrylic painting. I don't know if it's here, but
Where's my pig?
not far away, Doc.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Doc. Now,
That's my boy. That's
you
my
know,
boy right there.
one good feature that I like at Fund My Comic is you can get your money kind of up front, right? In about a week, in about 5 days after, launch day. So as soon as I get some money in my hands, this pig's coming your way, brother. I promise. Along with your complimentary copy of the Devil Flyer Black and White Ash Can. You know you want it. Now I have an important question to ask you, Doc, because I come up with this idea of a card, a Devil Flyer Charter member. That's what we're talking here. Devil Flyer Charter members unite today on the Morning Wake Up episode 70 of sending out charter members. Everybody that backs the Black and White Ash Can, and it is still up on Indiegogo, will get a charter member card. Now there'll be other Devil Flyer members that come on, but they won't be charter members. Charter members will be very special, and they'll get a few other perks in the mail from time to time off each and every campaign. Just for being a first-time backer of my first project.
Kind of like the old Avengers ID cards.
Yeah, but my question is, the ones that didn't back it, but that I sent complimentary copies to, should they be a charter
Yes.
member?
Yes.
Yeah.
However,
So
You
that
should
would
color-
make you a charter member.
you should color code them. So the backers get like a green line at the bottom of theirs, and maybe the other ones get an orange line.
Oh, make a distinction.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hello,
But
Hen.
now the complimentary copy ones are going to be rarer
Ask the
because there's
chat.
fewer of them.
Ask the chat what they think, because the chat's always right.
We could take a poll. Well, we'll do it on the 4 o'clock shadow, not right now, but we'll do it. So don't miss the 4 o'clock shadow today. We're going to take a poll. We'll discuss this a little bit more.
All right.
Rough start this morning, Shadowhawk says, but it's all good. Hey, Hen. Oh, sorry, Rex.
I've got wait a minute.
yeah.
Let me grab this thing over here. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
What are
he
you
doesn't
grabbing,
know
Doc?
Where is it, my precious?
I'm almost scared to ask.
Oh no, I was looking for this little drawing I did here.
Mhm.
This one.
Right. That's Devil Flyer, folks. With my original, pretty close to my original pitchfork ideal there. Just a very simple pitchfork. No frills. John got stylized with it. I'll take you down, dog. Just give me a second. Camera shy. Show that nice Kiss shirt off that you wear every other day.
I do not.
It's
I have
not
a
a whole-
stack of t-shirts over there that I wear.
Are they Kiss? Do you have more than one Kiss t-shirt?
I've got 3 Kiss t-shirts, 2
Oh, you
Ozzy
do?
t-shirts.
Are they from other concerts, different concerts?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Can you
I've got-
stand up and can we see that one a little bit closer? Wait a minute. Let me begin. Oh, yeah. That's got all the original band members.
Rock and Roll All Night, and then I've got the Creatures of the Night album cover, and the other one is the Love Gun cover.
Uh-huh.
And then I've got Ozzy Bark at the Moon, and I've got Ozzy Diary of a Madman.
Yeah.
And then I've got 1,000 other t-shirts that I wear. What are you talking about every other day? What's wrong
Bark
with
at the Moon. I'm just trying to be snarky. That's all. Man, we need one more backer for Pariah Blood and Mud, damn it. I mean, that
I don't
will
need
make.
one more. I need several more.
Okay. All right. Well, baby steps. Baby
I
steps.
need rescuing from Indiegogo. I don't like being shadow banned.
Yeah, right. Oh no, that's been a tough slog for sure. Pride, Blood, and Mud. I'm just saying you need to get to the 50 backer mark, man. That's awesome. Only one backer left. We got to get this thing funded. We got a little over 2 weeks. 72% there. We need a bump.
Yep. I got to talk to
need a
Anthony
bump.
today about getting that bump. I'm going to do a telethon. I'm going to do a marathon stream. Like I'm going to go live, and I'm staying live until it's funded.
And I
Okay, passed out my chair.
Oh, damn, you might be there for days, dude.
Whatever it takes.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be seeing me doing no training for it. I'll just pass out on camera. I need a Dr. Pepper. Damn it, Rex.
You don't have one in the house?
No, I got a generic Sprite. Those are actually pretty good, but it's
Yeah.
not Dr. Pepper.
Well, I need another soda. I'm gonna go in there and get it. I'm gonna say bye to everybody. We're at the 2 hour mark, and you and I are gonna talk behind the scenes just for a bit, and then we can start our day. So, yeah, I got more stuff to do. I'm sure everybody else does too. The finger of doom.
Foreshortening, baby.
Oh, for sure. Kirby Crackle.
Foreshortening.
What
What's the link
up?
to Doc's Comics? Hey, drop my link in your chat there, Rex.
I can do.
I appreciate it. Hen is asking. Hen, do me a favor. Share that out to some UK folks for me. I love my
There you
UK
go.
contingent.
Definitely. It's been shadow banned even on the sign up before it even launched.
Wow,
You know, there was
woo woo.
Clint's book, The Superiors. Oh, I got to show you this, Doc. Have you seen Clint's project, The Superiors?
Yes.
Okay, I won't show it, but I mean, superhero Marvel Bronze Age goodness, you know, about as close as you can get to it. That looks like a lot of fun. And he was shadow banned from the very first day. He's like, I can't understand that. I think it's because he's associated with Mandy, which is CG. Hello, and it's Indiegogo. Indiegogo.
I have
She
no
says, I will.
love. I have no love for evil.
Michael
Period.
Taylor says that Devil Flyer drawing is freaking sweet. Yes, it is. I meant sweet.
As opposed to sweat.
Oh, sweat. Oh, he did say sweat. Okay, sweat.
We understood you. We understood you, Michael. I am fluent in typos. Okay.
Hell CG, hell the mighty chat. Keep collecting and say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Take care, all. Have a great Monday. Start your week off right. Doc, what color is Elizabeth's costume in your mind?
Let me answer that. She
Okay.
has 2 or 3 different outfits she wears. She has a stalker outfit that's just black leather and a black leather corset type thing.
Ooh.
But she dresses kind of just like a typical young woman does in modern times until after the event. And then she kind of embraces her mother's old clothing, which is very gypsy. So it's different colors, very gypsy, yellows and reds and greens. And I kind of patterned her clothing loosely on Stevie Nicks' stage outfits.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She frilly and, yeah, always had the nice outfit. Oh, yeah. Sort of medieval-ish kind of looking, though, right?
Gypsy.
Yeah. Gypsy. Yeah, of course.
Because she's a gypsy.
Gypsy and a white witch.
Elizabeth is a gypsy.
Yeah, and a white witch, which kind of goes with your character. Just saying.
Yeah, she's
although I wouldn't call your character a white witch. She's a little bit more
she's
vengeful.
There's nothing nice about Elizabeth. Nothing.
No, she's both my ex-wives rolled up into one. Kidding you not. Look, Dillard, call me, okay? The Suckler. Let's do it. Make it happen. The Suckler. I'm telling you, man. Show me a titty that I never